Thank you, ladies. Looks like a very interesting salad, but we're about to kick it up a notch. Three very talented cricketers who are taking part and dominating the Champions League 2020 tournament that has currently got South Africa in its grips. Thami, Tsolekile, Gulam, Bodi and Chris Morris of the Bizhub Highveld Lions. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Sorry about the early morning, but what a way to cap a victory last night. The tournament couldn't have gotten off to a better start. Chris, I'm going to start with you, mate. Brilliant start at the Wanderers. You've got to know that if you're got wickets in hand at the Wanderers, if you get into those last 5 overs, victory is there. It's almost assured.
Yeah, look, I think we know how to play at home. You know, we know that it's quite thin up there. You know, so we tried really hard just to keep as many wickets in the bank and back our players, which we did. And fortunately, it worked out for us.
It also helps. Bob, go run free, son. It also helps, of course, when your big guns are delivering. Neil McKenzie at the moment really is rock solid. Gulam, must be great for you to know that you've got that anchor there. Yesterday, you proved what you can do in tandem with him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once again, he proved that the old dog, comes to the party quite often for a team. And a lot of people have, criticized him for being just a test player. But, he just showed in the last 2 games he's capable of playing the shorter version as well. And, yeah, what more to have than experience of Neil?
You've got some youngsters also putting in some big hits. Thami, take us through the experience of T20 cricket. I think people call the IPL the circus as it moves around the globe, but this really is the world stage now. We've got some of the best players in the world here in South Africa. As a player who's knocking on the Proteas' door, what does a tournament like this do for you guys? It must be an inspiring competition to be a part of.
I think it's a massive tournament, especially for those guys who hasn't played at international level. It's probably the closest they can get played at international level. I haven't been surprised with the results, but the guys have been putting a lot of hard work in the last 2 months.
I was going to say, what is clicking at the moment? You've taken on 2 of the biggest guns in the side. I don't want to say you are giant slayers because there are some stars in your team. What is working at the moment, Chris? What is clicking?
I think at the moment, we're all playing for each other. There's a seriously good team vibe at the moment. And I think we're playing for each other. We're not looking at individuals in the side. We're one team, and I think playing for each other is the most important part, and that's what's working for us.
Is it intimidating to play against the kinds of players that you find in the Chennai Super Kings? Last night, you guys didn't look intimidated, and that was quite a total that you had to chase down.
Not really, you prepare for these occasions, and we worked really hard for the last few months just for this Champions League. And people said we're underdogs, but I don't think any team going to Champions League,
man, yeah.
Absolutely no. I don't think any team going into Champions League, a tournament like Champions League, is going to be underdogs because you performed well in your domestic season and you got rewarded with the Champions League. And you expect to do well because you've got the ability to go out there and perform. And we've got a well-balanced team. We've got young guys who are well experienced, guys who are young and up and coming. Quinton de Kock, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely, one of the most talented youngsters I've ever seen.
Yeah, and a teenager still, which is very inspiring in itself. Now, of course, we've got the big guns coming out of the IPL, which we know, but then you've got some of your local franchises from Sydney, for instance, your next opponents. How much do we know about them? This must be a great opportunity to kind of experience a different style of cricket, something that we're not that comfortable with. What are you expecting from the Sydney Sixers come Thursday?
Obviously, we're trying to take game by game. We've been very fortunate to watch them play in the first 2 games. We actually realized that each and every guy from the Sydneys can take a game away from you. They've got quite a dangerous players that they do have, but we also got some plans for them, so we're keeping it very quiet, so we know exactly what our plans are.
How much do tactics come into this? Because you can lose it. 1 ball, 1 wicket can literally lose the entire game. It's happening at such a fast pace. How much tactics, how much preamble going into the match? How hectic is that side, the strategy of T20?
Look, it's a shortened version of the game, so there's unbelievable amount of tactics that goes into it. We go from over to over, literally. We got three different stages of the game, which we break down into as many stages as possible, just to keep it simple for us. But I think a wonderful thing at the moment is YouTube. You're doing a lot of YouTubing.
All you need is your Google glasses, man.
Yeah, no. So we do a lot of tactics involved. We do a lot of analysing of the other players and stuff. So I know it's quite a lot that goes into it.
Well, guys, keep doing as well as you are doing. We want to see you go all the way, and hopefully the crowds will respond in the way that they have. Great to have you down in the Cape, though, for a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll be able to con you into coming in again before the week is out. But gentlemen, all the best of luck for the rest of the tournament. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Lads, representing the Bizhub Highveld Lions, doing our country proud with some impressive sculpts so far. If you are in Cape Town, get down to Newlands this Thursday evening to see the lads in action.